another video tutorial, and I'm not going to say quick video tutorial because, honey, I don't know. But before you do anything, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the bell button. That's the notification button, so you can get our videos immediately when we post them. So, you guys, I wanted something different. Something I've never had. Something I've never cooked. Might be in over my head. But right now, that's between me and the Lord, okay? So, never had duck, never grew up on duck. Don't know a lot of African American people that cook duck. You know, we're a soul food family. But because I know the Christmas holiday is coming up, and I know a lot of people, Caucasian friends that cooks duck. Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of that. And I said, let me try my hand at this duck. Even if it turns out bad, I'm still gonna post a video, but we are praying that it will turn out right. So I have 2 whole ducks. One is like a 4.5 pound, one is 4.1. For my seasonings, very simple. We have, and I'm gonna try that Montreal chicken season, also with the garlic herb, the caramelized onion butter. We have some garlic, thyme, and rosemary that we're gonna stuff inside. Now, y'all, I had went and bought oranges and orange juice because I was like, we finna do an orange marmalade glaze and all that. Yeah, Joanna, keep it simple, okay? Simple and stupid, all right? We're gonna do just a roasted. We're gonna do both of these ducks, a roasted duck, and we're just gonna figure out, you know, as we go. So keep us lifted, y'all. We're gonna wash our ducks though, and we will be right back. Okay, guys, so we are back, and what we're doing, one of the ducks still had the neck attached to it, and so I'm just cutting that off. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that neck, and also the extra fat meat. But I'm just going to stick this in the fridge real quick to put together a quick little rub. And this is just something to, you know, rub on the outside and the inside of the ducks. And so I used about and it wasn't even a tablespoon of salt, but some sea salt, some caramelized onion seasoning, and I also used some Montreal chicken seasoning. And I'm using, I would say, about a tablespoon of each one of these. Now, you can season your duck how you want to. Some people just put salt, and I mean, I've actually seen people who really didn't even season it, which was weird. But anyway, I also got my trusted roasted garlic and herb, threw some of that in there, just mixing it up. Now, what I also did was I took some of my fresh rosemary and some of my fresh thyme, and I also stuck that in there. It's just not a video of it because I did it off camera, but I took some of that and put that also in the seasoning mix as well. And so I got my ducks back out of the fridge, and we had washed these and made sure that they were completely dry. And now I'm just going in and removing the extra duck fat on both of these ducks. I'm going to put the neck and the duck fats in the bottom of the pan that I'm roasting it with, because I want to save the duck fat. Y'all, duck fat to cook in is very expensive. And so when you roast a duck, you want to keep that liquid gold. It's good with roasted potatoes and veggies. At least that's what I heard. I've never had duck or duck fat, but we gonna have it today. And so once I got the extra fat cut off, I went ahead with my paring knife and I just did some slits in both of the ducks, because duck has a lot of duck fat up top in the breast area, and you don't want, if you don't allow that duck fat to render out, you're not going to have a crispy skin. It's going to be limp And so we want a crispy skin on this duck. So therefore, we didn't go in to puncture the meat. We lightly punctured the fat just to give it an opening so it'll have somewhere to go. So be careful, because they say if you puncture the meat, you can dry it out. And so we didn't want to do that. And that's where I put some of that thyme and rosemary in there. I'm also going to turn these over and do some slits on the underside. And I'm going to do both of these ducks. And also, if you have not subscribed to my other YouTube channel, The Healing Process, I'll put the link in the description. Please do. This is about my books. And that channel is reserved for my books and anybody who's been through some things as far as childhood molestation, abuse, drugs, recovering addicts, all of that. But we can talk about that later. So I'm back. So what we're doing now, we're taking that seasoning, and I just put a tablespoon on the top and the backs of the duck, and also on the insides of the duck. Like I said, there is no particular seasonings that you have to use for duck. I've never done duck before, but when I look at it, I think of chicken. So I use some things that I would use on my chicken. But you can also use a barbecue rub for your duck, or you could just put salt. Some people, like I said earlier, some people just put salt and pepper. But I love seasoned food. And for all of you people who like to comment like, that's too much, chill out, okay? It's not a lot. That little bitty seasonings went on both duck, and we're massaging that in. Front, back, the inside. You want to get that marinated all around on the inside of the ducks. And so now I'm just taking a handful of garlic, and you don't have to do this as well. A lot of people just kind of put it in there plain, but I wanted some fragrance on the inside of my duck. So I did some sprigs of thyme, some rosemary, a handful of garlic. If you want to put an onion in there, I will say this: if you stuff that duck the same way with a chicken, if you stuff it, it will take longer to cook, because the heat is not being able to rotate throughout the meat properly, and so it'll take a longer time for it to cook. But just throwing in a little things like this will not mess up the cooking time. And so I was trying to figure out, what should I do to wing? Should I keep the wings on? Because a lot of people cut the wings off, actually. I didn't want to do that because this duck was high, and we eating every piece of this duck. Do you hear me? Okay. And so you also, if you wanted to tie the legs, you can do that. But if you tie the legs, it will also take longer to cook the duck, because of course, again, the heat is not circulating. And so now you see, and I have a roasting pan, but I could not find the slanted piece to go into it. And I was like, listen, we about to improvise. So I put that duck fat, that duck neck, and I threw some sprigs of thyme to fragrant my duck fat that I'll be using for other stuff. I put that in the bottom of the pan. So as this duck cooks and render this fat, all of that will render out and give me duck fat that you can store. Somebody said you can store it in your fridge for like a month, but you can freeze it for like a year. So, but I can't remember. You may have to Google that to make sure. But anyway, I put this on that rack. I got this long pan, I got the cookie sheet, and I put this on the rack with the breast side down, because you don't want to dry out your breast. I roast my chicken like this too. I always put breast side down to let the backside cook. And I put it in the oven on 400 for 1 hour. And this is it coming out of the oven after 1 hour. And now we're getting ready to turn this over and stick it back in the oven for another hour. Again, this was 400 degrees. We're going to be cooking this for around about 2 hours. It shouldn't take more than 2 hours if you want this well done, because I know some people don't like their duck well done. But I do. And so you want temperature to be around 165, to where it's well done, it's not dried out, it's juicy. And so now we're just, after the hour of it being on its breast, we're turning that breast over so it can now cook. And we're going to put this back in the oven on 400 for another hour, and then we'll come back and check the temperature of it. And as long as 165, we're going to go in and try it. So we'll be back in 1 hour. All right, you guys. So I just had to let y'all hear the sizzle of that duck when this was taken out of the oven. We put our thermometer in. Our duck was 165 in certain places, 170 in others. So it was perfect. We did drain that duck fat so we can have that fat to roast vegetables, fry potatoes. And so now we are getting ready to taste it to let you all know how we liked it. Okay, guys. So we are getting ready to try this duck. And I'm just gonna pull this apart, y'all. Oh, that's good. It tastes like chicken. Oh, wow. And that was just a little wing. I ain't got my knife out yet. I ain't gonna lie. My skin on that duck fine. Oh, man. Jaywana done did her thing. Y'all, what? All right, y'all. I'm gonna get the kids in here to taste it. Okay. Okay. Y'all, it tastes like chicken to me. And I don't know if it's because I put the chicken seasonings on it and I don't put it on chicken, but baby, get out, Chico. You know better. Honey. I said get out. Chris and Malachi, y'all come on. Get Malachi. Y'all, Chico keep coming in here. Y'all, duck is fire. My Lord. I've been missing out. Alright. So, we're going to find that breastbone. Still hot. Why my knife ain't good? Hold on. It's hot. Bruh. There we go. There we go. Let me see. Let's cook this thigh. We're gonna cut that. Ooh, look at that juice. And y'all see how the juice is running out clear? That's what we want, baby. We don't want no half done duck. So it looks like duck is nothing but dark meat. Can y'all tell I don't know how to cut real good? That's all right. You better not tell nobody but God. There we go. There you go. Shut up, Malachi. I want y'all to look at how juicy that is. Woo-wee. I'm gonna cut this breast.
Me as a cook, you know you don't have to press down. You can let cooks do it, like Gordon Ramsay and them.
You as a cook?
Yeah, I'm a cook. I make some muffins.
You made some muffins, so now you're a cook, Malachi?
Yes.
All right. Man, I wish I had some fried rice with this. I want y'all to see that breast meat. Y'all see that? So we're gonna let the kids. Okay. All right. I know y'all haven't seen them in a minute. They back, y'all.
I miss me the most.
Yeah, get your piece. Get your piece. That's the bread. It's still on the bone, so don't eat the bone.
It's so juicy.
Yeah, it's juicy. Now that breast don't taste like chicken, but I like it. Oh yeah, I would have to say I did that.
We did that because I added a flavor of one of the chickens to the ducks.
Yeah, we added that part out. Oh yeah, y'all, it's good. And I also can tell why they put that orange glaze on it, because I can taste how that orange glaze would be fire with this. But you know what I want to do with this?
You ready to my stuff?
Make some fried rice.
You ready to my stuff?
Huh? I added. Oh, they didn't want to see you molesting the duck.
I wasn't molesting you.
Yeah, it's a little
I
freaky.
was saying final goodbyes to you.
Anyway, y'all. Yeah.
I flavor one of these.
Yeah.
And she edited it out. So just know that we got haters over here.
I can taste the gaminess too. Yeah. But it's still good. It's not too, because some things I just can't do. Like deer. It's just too gamey for me. But this is good and I enjoyed it. Hope you all like this video. If you want to do a duck, and these ducks are, I think I told you from the beginning, like 4.5 pounds. And so we let them cook for 2 hours in the oven on 400. We flip them over. We let the backside cook first because we didn't want to dry out the breast meat. But yeah, if you want to cook a duck, I think I found the recipe to do it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, send it to your cousins, your friends. Pookie them, quit playing with my duck. And comment, share. Do you like glaze on your duck? What kind of ducks y'all like? So, because I know it's different kinds out there. So hope you all had a good day on today. Today is Sunday. And remember, y'all, it's your kitchen. Do what you want. Yes, you can get more duck.
The ladies love me.
want to try this thigh leg.
Can I get that piece?
Okay. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. They need to start selling duck wings.